I'm at Grand Lux eating a Caesar salad with my sugar daddy. Pulled up on me in the big Benz, told me to drive. I told him let me have it.
Hey dimes, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. So today we're gonna be getting a little personal. Don't mind this bruise I got right here. But as you can see from the title, we're gonna be talking about, like, you know, hygiene products. This is like very important because me personally, I had a problem with this. Like, I couldn't find anything that worked for me. If y'all been subscribed for a long time, you know that I used to use the Diva Cup, but that didn't work for me. Like, I used it for maybe 2 years and I realized I didn't like it. It wasn't very reliable. I'm not saying like, oh, like if you come on in public, like you don't have your Diva Cup, because sometimes if I knew I was coming on like around that time, I would carry my Diva Cup with me. It has a little bag to carry it in. But to me personally, it's very unsanitary. When you're in public and you're in a public restroom, I know some people don't like using public restrooms, but if it's that time of the month, you have to, you know, go to the restroom or you're going to leak through your pants. So when you would go, you know, you could carry some wipes or whatever you want to do, but you have to dump the blood on the toilet. And me, I like to rinse it out in the sink. I don't want to just clean it out with a wipe. So it's like, it's messy. At home, okay, it's cool because you're right by the sink. You can rinse it out, put it back in. But in public, it's a hassle trying to change your Diva Cup. You stick your hands all up in there, so you gotta wash your hands before you even do this. Go in the stall, so you're already touching on the stall and all this. Yeah, you can use wipes, but again, it's very unsanitary. So that's one reason I didn't like using the Diva Cup. Another reason I didn't like using Diva Cup is because it was very easy for it to leak. If you do one wrong move, you put it in wrong, it's leaking, or it'll be very uncomfortable. That's how you know it's in wrong. But sometimes it's not uncomfortable and you just didn't put it in right, and now it's leaking, or you're on public. So usually if I put in my Diva Cup, I have to wait like an hour before I go somewhere, so I need to make sure that it's not gonna leak. So yeah, I stopped using Diva Cup, and for the last few months I've been using this new product. There are some pros and cons about this product, as there is for everything else. And personally, I haven't used pads since I was in maybe 9th grade. I stopped using pads my freshman year of high school. But I had started to have like a heavier flow, so sometimes the only thing I could put on is a pad. But now I found this new company or whatever. I don't know how new it is, but it's new to me, and I'm trying it out. So if y'all don't know, the reason that I even started using Diva Cup was because tampons and pads were very agitating to me. They would, you know, itch, and I used them all the way up until my freshman year of college summer, and I just was dealing with it. So what, almost 10 years I was, you know, no, I say about 8 years, almost 10 years, I was using pads and tampons, and every time that time of month would come, I would be very agitated down there, and I thought that was normal, and it's not normal. So if you're feeling very agitated down there, it's not normal. If you would like to try Diva Cup, I wouldn't say not to, because it is very, like I said, if you put it in right, it's very comfortable, but you have those chances of leaks and things. And so many of my friends, I have told them to start using Diva Cup, and like, I'm sorry, like I changed again. But you know, you just gotta find what works for you, because you're gonna have periods for a long time, like over 30 years. So this is something you gotta, you know, you gotta be sure about stuff like this, because you have enough time to change over and over again about what you want to do. So anyway, I realized that it was because I was allergic to something. I don't know what it is. You know, they have rat poison and things like that inside of tampons. So I was like, I don't want to use that again because they're agitating. And then, like, as well as the pads and stuff, they have, I think they have rat poison there. I don't know. I know that tampons have rat poison in there, but I don't know if pads do too. But it got something in there that is very agitating. I don't like the feeling of it. It's very rough. You can get, the foam ones are more comfortable for me, but it's still agitating. It's some kind of material they're using. So I was on the mission to find me some organic tampons and pads. So I found some. I went to Target, and I'm going to tell y'all my pros and cons about these. I don't know if it's a Target brand or what. They are dusty. They're in my bathroom, but this is the brand. I have the pads, the panty liners, and the tampons. So this packaging, as y'all can see, is very cute. I've never seen tampons in this, and it's like, I'm not even afraid to hide these in my bathroom. Like, I just leave them right there in my bathroom. Like, I don't put them in the sink because it's so, the packaging is so pretty. But yeah, it's pretty here, but when you open these guys open the food, it's just white. Like, they look big, but they're really not that big. It's a nice size. I will open it for y'all. I don't know if that's unsanitary, but I guess to show y'all what it look like. So it's like a regular, you know, you just open it like that, and it just looks like it just looks like this. It looks regular, right? But it's cotton. It's a cotton pad, and it's cotton tampons and cotton panty liners. So on the back it says cruelty free, and the materials are organic cotton, absorbent core, which is made of wool pulp with super absorbent polymer, polyolefin polyolefin backing, and adhesive. That's it. That's it. If y'all know what that is, you know, you can look it up. It'll tell you how to use it, and things like that. It says made in China. I used to be against everything made in China when I was little. I think I had something and it broke, and I was like, I'm not buying nothing in China again. But these actually work really good. And then it says made in San Francisco. Also, it does not have chlorine. Pads and stuff got chlorine. This ain't got no chlorine in there. This comes with 42 pads, and I think it was $11. It was not expensive at all. These products are organic and not expensive at all. So here it says no synthetic pesticides, dyes, or fragrances. So if y'all like the stuff that smell good and all that, I've never used stuff like that, because you don't need all that. Just take a shower, use your wipes. You don't need to be having scented stuff. That's how you be getting messed up. So this is the ultra thin pads, and it's regular, and it's not the, I guess they have super. I don't remember. I've been having this for a while. This was the first pack I bought, but it's been lasting me for like a couple months. And it has wings, so it's not like a panty liner. It has wings on it. And it's a hypoallergenic cotton. I am very allergic to a lot of things, so that's why I really needed something that was hypoallergenic. And when that's what really got my attention when he said that. So the cotton, it is very, very comfortable. Like, when I wear it, it doesn't feel like anything is there. Like, I don't feel like I have on a big old pad. Like, it feels very comfortable. One thing I can say is the cotton does stick to your thing. I don't want to say the words because I don't want to get flagged, but the cotton does stick. So once you know, put on your pants, use the restroom, you may see a little bit of cotton stuck on your area, whether it's like under or on the face. You'll see a little bit of cotton, but you can just wipe that away with a wipe. That is the only con I have about those pads. Is the cotton. Is like, it gets on you. That's it. Nothing else. So if you wear pads, you need to go get those pads. Like, they don't, I've never had a problem with them leaking out. They don't, the blood doesn't seep through a lot. Like, I feel like it absorbs more blood than a regular pad. Like, you don't have to change your pad as often as you may usually do. So even if you're heavy, you might still be able to use the regular pads. And again, they're very, very comfortable. So I really like those pads. Nothing negative to say. So now I'm going to show you the ultra thin liners. I like to use liners whenever I wear a tampon, because, you know, it could possibly leak a little bit. Even if the tampon is not leaking itself, you'll still get a little bit of spotting. So this is 100% cotton top sheet, 2 times leak proof absorbency. Again, it's hyperallergenic cotton, no synthetic dyes, pesticides, fragrances, and it's made of the same exact thing. And on the back, it just has like these women here, and yeah, basically say the same stuff, tell you how to use it, and This is how thin it is. The only thing I don't like is the packaging. It's just white. Like, if it looked like the box, like, you see how this is cute? Like, why can't these? I like my things to be really pretty, but whatever. This is how it looks. It's really small. Again, made of cotton as well. It just looks like that. So I really, really like these. Nothing negative to say, just the same thing. The cotton does get on you, but nothing negative to say. So about these, has a rose gold topping and some circles. Really, really cute. And this one, I got the one that's mixed with regular and super. So the thing that has the rat poison is the rayon, and that's what's inside the other tampons. But this has none of that. Again, it's organic cotton, you know. It basically says the same thing on the back. The applicator is made of polyolefin, whatever that is. I don't know. I'm probably saying it wrong, but it doesn't mean I'm an idiot. Because some people may say, oh, you don't know how to say this, you're an idiot. It does not make me an idiot. This one says made in Germany. So, are they all made from different places? Yeah, the pads and tampons say made in China, but these say made in Germany. I've never had anything made in Germany before that I know of, so but yeah, let me show y'all these. So this is the I think this is the regular. This is the regular, and it's really pretty. I love the packaging. And then this is the super. It's like an ocean. So cute. But I want to show y'all these applicators. Both of the applicators are the same size, so I'm just gonna open one so I can show y'all. I'll probably open the super. I don't use super that much. Okay, so I have to go get a regular tampon and this tampon so I can show y'all the difference. And this is very, very important. So, this one, it's like, you see it's shorter. Oops. It's shorter than this one. Clearly. But I don't like these. I hate this applicator. It looks like a little piece of candy. Cool. But I hate this applicator. I hate it so much. Look how big this freaking applicator is. And do you see that the stuff is sticking out of the top? Like, the tampon is already sticking out the top. Compared to a Playtex tampon. Do you see the difference in thickness? Do you see that? This is way thicker. Like, you see it now? Yeah. This is much, and then you see this one gets skinnier at the bottom. This one stays the same size. This hurts to put in, okay? And this is pretty easy. You just push it up and it goes in. Just super easy. But this, however, is not that easy. You have to push really hard. And actually, they tell you to pull it to hear the pop, little snap. And then push it, right? But as you can see, it starts pushing before you even get all the way here. So it already comes out before you even get there. Some of them have actually been, had basically defected, I guess, where it'll be like this when I open it. Like, sis, really? Really? And then it's like, I'll try to put it in and it don't come all the way out. Like, it's just bad. Like, I just feel like I'm trying to put it back in to see if I can do that, but I guess you can't do that. I don't know. But anyway, I just don't like these because sometimes, like, it'll go up like this and then it'll stop. Like, this will all the way be pushed in. Say this was all the way pushed in and it would not go. Or, like, it won't be stuck in all the way. So then, like, when I'm pushing it all the way in, this is the only part that goes inside of me. So it's blood on here. So I can't just, like, you know, start over because it's already came out. So that's a defect. And that's happened to me maybe 5 times. So it's like I wasted 5 tampons that I couldn't use because it wants to be stuck. or like it's already hanging out a little bit and it's just like trash. Like it's a defective tampon that I can't use it. So I would say that's the only kind. Like once you get them in, they last for the most part, but they are, even though the thin ones, like the regular ones, they're still very thick, and it's like can be very uncomfortable because they're so thick. I wish they were more like, you know, a regular tampon size, but still made of cotton. I don't know if cotton is too thick of a fabric where they can't make them smaller, but they are huge. The applicator is huge, and like I said, it's been multiple times where I've tried to use the tampon and it was defected, so I couldn't even, you know, I couldn't use it. So it was like a waste of money. You know, if you only put a certain amount of tampons in your bag and they all are defected. This has happened to me before when I had like 2 or 3 out of the 5 that I put in my bag and they were all defected, and it's just like, what do I do? You know, you don't want to be in a situation where your tampon's not working. So on that note, would I recommend their tampons? No, because they're not reliable. Once you get the end, yes, they're reliable, but they're not very comfortable, and the applicator is horrible to put in. Like, it hurts. So I can only imagine for a girl that is, you know, 12 years old, 13, 14 years old, how much more painful it will be for them to put it in, you know. Like, wouldn't recommend that. But the pads and the panty liners are very, very good. I would totally recommend those. However, I would not recommend wearing those panty liners every single day. Some people, I don't know why, or I don't know who idea was, they like to wear panty liners every single day. I could not do that. Like, I couldn't. I don't want to feel like I'm on my period every single day of my life. I could not wear no panty liner. But it's cotton. So it's basically like wearing cotton underwear. So I will say, if you wanted to wear maybe some nicer underwear, you could possibly put on a cotton panty liner. You know, because they say it's not good to wear like silk and all that. You could put a cotton panty liner on the inside. That's something you could use that for. So that's pretty much all I have to say about this. Why I stopped using my Diva Cup. What I use now, what's best for people who have allergies or very sensitive down there, or just want to go more towards the organic stuff and stop using tampons which has all this bad stuff in there. This is what I recommend. Some pros and cons of that. One thing I do hope is that they get a smaller. If they can make those tampons smaller and less defective, like wouldn't have so many, I would totally buy it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And make sure you give a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye.